Good evening, Google Plus. We have worked through some technical difficulties, and Dennis Duce is about to take the Walk a Mile challenge. I'm here tonight with the Plus Your Charity team. Really excited to have with me not only, of course, my fantastic business partner, Greg Trujillo, and our epic Utah partner in crime, Dennis Duce, but also Katie Fisher from Harbor House. Hi, Katie.
Yes, hi. I'm happy to be here.
How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good. Really good.
Yes, well, we're grateful to you for stopping by at the end of this evening. This is going to be a fun event. I know you missed the Walk a Mile event that we had here in Orlando. You hadn't quite started yet.
Yeah, that was actually the day of my job interview was the day of Walk a Mile, and I couldn't make it, but I really wanted to because it sounded amazing. But oh well, next year I will be there.
It was really quite an event. So speaking of events, let's get to the main event. Dennis, let's see the shoes.
Oh.
Is he still there? Dennis, you there?
Yes, I'm here. I haven't moved, but the internet's giving out.
All right, well, we're going to try and keep our luck as long as we can. Let's have a look at the shoes while we got you.
Okay. Are you ready? These are beauties, and, you know, I want to point out, you're not just buying a pair of shoes. You're not just supporting domestic violence. You're buying a piece of Google Plus history.
Wait, I have to interject. Supporting the fight against domestic violence.
Thank you for that correction. That's probably important. Yeah. Let me try that again. Supporting the fight against domestic violence and supporting the amazing Harbor House of Central Florida.
Yes.
Which, honestly, at this point in time, I'm more excited to go, like, meet you guys than even go to Disney World. So, after this crazy week we've had. So, all right, you want to see this?
Yes. Look at those.
All right, are you looking at them?
We have them on camera. Look at those shoes. Those are beautiful, Dennis.
Are those lovely or what?
Greg, what do you think of those?
They look a lot more comfortable than the ones that I walked in.
Yeah, they're less than half the heel that you had, buddy. So I'm joined by my good friend Kludge. You guys all want to meet Kludge? Because I wouldn't be able to do this without Kludge.
Yes.
Okay. This is Kludge right here. We'll shoot this from. In fact, you know what? I'm going to turn it around this way. There we go. Here's Kludge.
Oh wow.
That is how we're going to move this. Kludge has a standard base, but because it's designed for like smooth surfaces, and with the rough surface, we had to use my skateboard. So, and we got somebody showing up. Look who's here.
Hey, it's Kirk Sherrod.
It is. You know what? You got to come around this way. We can't read what that says.
Go plus yourself. Hey,
Kirk,
how's it going?
Thanks for being here, buddy. Okay. Kirk can't hear you because we're not on speaker.
Oh, yes.
And if I put you on... So, you're going to have to talk through me. So how are you doing, Kirk?
You know, it's been a long day. Let's just put it that way. A very long day.
Fixing bikes?
Yeah, that, and I've got some people working on some stuff in the shop, and we have customers that are crazy, and, you know, just that's the way it goes.
That is the way it goes.
What we got in here? Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we got Carolyn. We got Greg.
Hi, Carolyn. Greg. Hi.
And from Harbor House, I forgot your name, Harbor House.
Already forgot my name. Wow. It's Katie.
Yes, well, that's just difficult. Katie.
Katie. Not difficult. Come on.
Katie. You're the only girl that I adore. When the moment cowshed.
Am I being serenaded right now? I love it.
Yes, you are.
That's awesome. I'm going to do these all the time now.
Yeah. She's got a tear now.
Oh, that's
All right. Well, shall we get this this walk going, Dennis?
Let's get walking. Yeah. So at this point in time, we have that I know of, and you're going to have to keep me informed as things happen. Oh, do you want to wear some high heel shoes there, Kirk? Because we have some of Cheryl's, and I think they might fit you.
But let's. Oh, do I want to wear some? Absolutely, I want to wear some.
Oh, I like where you're going.
I absolutely want to wear some.
Yeah. Way to go, Kirk.
They're all in the van, but I think somebody's got to pay for that. Don't you? I volunteered, but Kirk's here under duress.
I don't have duress.
No, he's
Not under some.
Okay, so
I don't understand this conversation. I'm in a duress. I'm under a duress.
he's being forced to be here. So you got to step up. If you want Kirk to wear high heel shoes, then you've got to pay. And I'd say at least $10 a lap minimum, don't you think?
That's all I'm worth, $10 a lick? I mean, yeah,
$10 a lap, $70. So if you want him to do that, let's get some money going, and he'll put the shoes on.
I'll put the shoes on.
And
All
by
right.
the way, we already have one lap purchased by Stephanie Sims. Shout out to Stephanie. She's going to see me with. I would actually take off my hat, and you can see the back of my head. Something nobody sees ever, except Cheryl. So, again.
Okay.
The point here is we're not here just to walk around in high heel shoes.
We're not? What are we here for?
We're here to support Harbor House
Oh.
and the fight against. Right.
That
I
makes-
forgot that.
That makes it all the. That makes a fight against
It's
domestic.
a yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I earlier before you got here, I said something about promoting domestic violence.
Yeah, we don't want to promote domestic violence.
No, we want to promote the fight
against domestic violence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
Makes a lot more
The
sense.
crazy things that happen when you're live.
Yeah,
All
I-
right.
I
Hey,
don't know about
Dennis.
anybody.
Yes.
Dennis, you know what? Someone, Tim Longwell, has already donated $20 to see Kirk
Oh,
walk
wow.
2 laps with you.
You got 2 laps paid for $20. Go grab the shoes. They're in the van.
2 laps already? Oh crap!
2 laps are paid for. And Tim Longwell. Thank you, Tim. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Tim. You rock.
You
Everybody
rock.
who's donated already, you already rock. $180 raised for you guys, Katie, already.
Wow, that's awesome. That was fast.
And that, as I recollect it, is about $125 was one night of safety for a whole family at Harbor
Mhm.
House.
Yep.
Dennis, did
And
you get
it's-
that?
Wow.
And it's
I did.
$27 for a safety plan as well. So
$27. Who can come up with a
Okay.
safety plan? Katie, can you tell us roughly what a safety plan is?
I actually don't know the specific contents. Michelle was talking about it today in a meeting, but she didn't really go into the specifics. And unfortunately,
I know.
I'm still new, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know
yet.
it's kept somewhat secret too, but yeah.
Right.
What what I gather is basically that a safety plan is something that someone on your hotline will work through with a survivor.
Right.
Yeah.
These shoes are really small, so I'm just saying the first lap is fine at that $10 a lap, but I'm thinking after that they're worth like what, 25? I'm saying they are here.
I mean, these shoes are not fitting me in any way, shape, or form. Well, they should.
Oh, but they look so good on him.
And those shoes are actually the shoes Cheryl Duce married me in.
See, there you go. There you go. Sentimental value.
Those are massive history. I don't know. You'll have to talk to Cheryl and see whether or not those are also up for auction now that they've been worn for this. But we may have another pair of shoes being auctioned on Sunday. You know, your calves look great. They look freaking amazing. I just gotta say. Yeah. In fact, why don't you do this? Why don't you go out front and walk in front of me for a little bit, and we can see how great your calves look. Okay, here comes Kirk and his calves. Because remember, Kirk owns a bike shop. He's a biker. Oh.
Look at that. He looks just great. Rocking the shorts. Greg, what do you think of those heels? Those are coming close to yours.
They are. If he can do a little shimmy and stay on his feet, I'll be impressed.
Okay. Of course, he's used to bike shoes, which are really tight, so I think we're good. Oh, let me turn around here. And here we go. Kirk and Dennis are starting their walk.
All right, the walk-a-mile has begun. They're going around and around and around their bar, and we will try to keep internet with them as long as possible. It's going to be rough, but they're going to be just fine, I think.
We'll be okay. Even if the internet goes down, we're not going to get hurt.
Exactly. We should keep audio at any rate.
Kirk is going to get hurt, though. Apparently, we're going around and around and around the building. Over here. That hill was a little much for Kirk.
Where is Dennis? How is it daylight there right now?
They're in Utah.
Got it.
I'm in
Okay.
And shout out to the bar that we're bumming internet off of. This is Sandy Station in Sandy, Utah. It's also the bar of the bandwidth show that I do with Christine DeGraff.
Oh, cool.
So they let us come
Hey, Dennis.
use their internet so that we could walk around in high heels. How you doing? Kirk's hurting. So I want to ask everybody if he has to, because his shoes are oh, Kirk says he's doing it. Kirk's all in, he says.
All right. Well, you're a champ, Kirk, and Rhonda Green paid for another mile, so go get him.
He'll keep going even if his feet start beating, which may start happening in about 5 minutes.
He's a champ. Hey, let's ooh. Well, there's been another challenge laid down.
Oh, not the pasties. No pasties.
Purpose, I thought, but I did bring some blue tape just in case the bid is high enough. Like, I'm thinking bucks. I think for $1,200 I might. And if somebody bids $1,200, then for $1,500 you can actually tell them that they can't have it even though they paid.
Definitely. Let's take a minute and talk about some of the things that Harbor House does for. I think. Oh, wow, we lost Dennis. He dropped out.
That's okay. He's still walking along. I'm sure he'll come back and connect in just a minute.
Yeah.
I'm here.
There he is. At least we got audio. Let's talk about the pause kennel a little bit, Katie. What have you learned about that in the few weeks you've been there?
Well, I know the main reason they created the kennel was because, one of the main barriers women have when they're leaving, or I mean, not necessarily women, men or women have when they leave an abusive relationship, is they want to take their pet with them, and most shelters don't have a kennel. They don't have a place where they can bring their pet. So many people stay within their abusive relationship because they don't want to leave and have their pet be tortured or killed or anything like that. They want to keep them safe, so they'll actually stay in the abusive relationship. So Harbor House created a kennel so that when families come, they can bring their whole family, including their pets, so they'll be safe with them. I'm not sure how many we have right now, but we have a ton of cats and dogs right now, and at one point we had a turtle, so it's kind of cool, and it's nice to go out there and see the families with their pets and have the whole family involved. It's really nice.
Yeah, I remember one of the things I loved the most about when we went to visit at the kennel was that there was not just places for the pets to stay in their cages, which you'd expect.
Right.
There was also that lovely yard and a nice porch for even cat owners to sit and be with their pet.
Right, exactly. And the pause walk was great. I loved the agility run where they had the dogs jumping through hoops and things like that. That was really cute.
Oh, that was adorable.
I know, I loved it.
It was a really great day. Really great to see all the pets out there getting super excited.
Right, and that was such a great introduction for me to Harbor House because I came in like the week before in the craziness of event planning, and that was wild, but I loved it. I really did. It was fun.
Nothing like a trial by fire, eh?
I know, and now, the summer is typically slower because there's less events going on right now, and then October is like crazy town with all the events we have going on, so I'm just kind of gearing up for that right now.
That's great.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
So if we get to our $500 goal for fundraising for this auction, what will that help us accomplish for Harbor House?
Well, typically what that would be used for would be safety kits, which, as I said, was $27, or like a night of safety. So essentially, it goes towards like the resources that the survivors need. I mean, it can be anything from, operational costs for the shelter or for the kennel or for just different resources that they need throughout their stay. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I was that part. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How are you doing?
We're doing pretty good. We're at a lap pass. I don't know why the camera's not on right now. We're getting all sorts of stares, and people are wondering what we're doing, and we're getting opportunities to tell people. And Kirk has a crazy plan. He thinks that we should have a sprinting race. So when we're completely done, we'll sprint against each other.
Only if you guys have really good insurance.
Right.
Dennis, you do have to take off your shirt at some point. Ryan Miner apparently paid $100 to see you do that.
Wow, that's big money.
You do a show with him, and he paid to see you shirtless. That's got to be awkward during the next.
Okay, we're back.
Hey, welcome back. Man, and we are up to $207 raised. You guys are awesome. Seriously, seriously awesome. I love seeing this. It just means so much to see the Google Plus community coming together around helping different organizations like Harbor House, and we're definitely hoping to take this to other areas, other cities, to basically try to drive nonprofits into understanding what they can do by bringing their message to a broader audience. It's certainly fun to do the on-site ones like the pause walk that are just here locally, but this is a whole different ball game, right, Katie?
Yeah, this is awesome, and I love how you guys you're already like halfway there almost. Like, this is so quick. I love it.
Almost. It's fantastic, isn't it? And we've still got the auction coming up on Sunday of the actual shoes.
Right, exactly.
So we'll see what happens with that. It's definitely going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can make it for that.
Yeah, I hope you can too. We'd really like to have you.
Well, we're not getting connection, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys can hear us, right? You just can't see us.
Yep, you're just doing it podcast style.
Yeah, podcast style. We really are walking, we promise. In fact, Kurt, here, take an auto awesome of me walking so that we can prove it to the people.
Yeah, there we go. Auto awesome it.
We learned something.
Yeah, what'd you learn?
The way they walk for themselves and not for men. When they have high heels on, it actually is a lot less strain and a lot more comfortable to walk a little effeminate with these things on. Both of us completely agreed.
Makes more sense to sway your hips a little bit.
It does. It takes strain off the balls of your feet. I'm just saying.
I'll have to keep that in mind for next year.
Oh man, let me give a shout out to some of the people in the audience here. We've got some great folks stopping by to say hello. Rhonda Green, of course, is here, and Rachel Alford. She's just wonderful. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Rhonda. Great to see you. Tim Longwell's here. Prevention of domestic violence is a very special place in my heart. I completely agree, Tim. And we're thrilled to have you here. Cheryl, of course, is here, watching or trying to watch Dennis. Cheryl, you probably should have gone down to the bar and gotten an extra camera for this one. She loves that that you guys bring pets into it. It's so important to have the whole family element. Dennis, have you gone around twice or 3 times yet?
We're on our 3rd way around. This is Kirk. I took over it. Dennis is taking some shots of us so you can see us a little bit later here. We're on our 3rd way around.
3rd lap.
My feet are really sore, especially everywhere.
Yeah, your shoes are way too small, aren't they?
What are you trying to do? Oh, I thought you were turning. I am, but why are you turning that way? I don't know.
I love just listening to them talk. They're hysterical.
They really are. It's so good. You should watch one of their shows at some point. Jerk's Bike Shop or Pawn Boys. We were actually on that right before the Craft Star show earlier this week, and that was a hoot and a half.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh man.
Okay, we're coming around the back of the building here, and I'm noticing that somebody has planted some vegetables like on the side of the road, and I don't know why. But you can see there's vegetables planted on the side of the road up here. Peas, lettuce, and I'll post an event.
That's kind of awesome, actually. I've heard in some cities that they're actually trying different things, like instead of just having shrubbery, having shrubbery that actually gives fruit, like having raspberries and blackberries, so that way people that are homeless don't really have to forage around for food. You can actually just eat the berries off of the bushes.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Yes, they started doing that in Alaska, but then the bears started eating the people. So that didn't work out so well.
Sorry, that's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
It's a little funny.
It's just it's a little funny. I was kidding, so it's even more funny now.
Oh, well, there we go. I don't feel like such a bad person.
Yeah, now it's okay to laugh. It's not real.
I'll tell you what, my feet are really sore.
Your feet, they're already really sore?
We still got him?
I think we may have lost him for a moment. I'm sure they'll be right back in. It's like that image that Mia Voss shared. Did you see that one where it has wearing heels and the way you feel versus the amount of time that you wear them for? And it starts out with, I look amazing. The next step is, wow, these are uncomfortable. And then I'll never stand again. My feet just melted. And then the last one is, please kill me. Which is pretty much the way I felt when I was walking with them. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how everybody feels at some point. Like when I wear heels to work, oh my god, by the end of the day I'm like, why did I do this to myself? It's horrible.
Especially on those days when you have to leave the office and go walking around places.
Oh my god.
Right?
I know.
And you don't have a tiny campus either.
No kidding. And then even just like the walk down the stairs to my car, it's like torture.
Agony, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. Yes. Well, guys, we are up to $234 raised, almost halfway to the goal. Lance Fields has stopped by and donated. Thank you so much, Lance. And let's see, who else have we got on the donor list? Zara Altair, thank you so much, Zara. Ryan, Stephanie Sims, Rhonda Green, Cheryl Duce, Ryan Miner, Tim Longwell, you guys all rock.
Oh my goodness, you're going to have to give me that list so that I can properly thank them all.
You will. Definitely will.
Got to go around one trip around the block.
Okay, so we completely lost internet there for a minute. But we're back. Can you hear us okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. We got a picture of the vegetable garden that we don't understand. Everybody wants to see it. Of course, everybody wants to see that, right? And I'm just looking. We have gone 0.51 of a mile according to Cardio Trainer.
So halfway.
So I'm just going to say that Cardio Trainer is accurate, and we're going to go with that.
Very nice. That's awesome. So you are halfway to your walk, and we are actually halfway to our goal, Dennis.
Yes, and I'm in a lot less pain than Kirk is.
Are his shoes smaller or are his heels higher?
Both.
Oh.
His shoes are actually too small for him. I don't know quite how he got his feet in there.
That's kind of the way I felt about the shoes that I wore the first time I saw them. Carolyn was holding them out saying these ones, and I was like, I don't think they're going to fit.
Well, we kind of wound up going down to the wire on the whole heels for the walk a mile thing, and they were the only ones, I think, in your size.
I think so as well. It was pretty rough looking for heels in my size, and yeah, when we finally found them, they were great for about 5 minutes.
Now it seems that Zara Altair is the high heel champ. She used to walk from her office to a bank client a mile several times a week in San Francisco, no less, which is, as I recollect, one of the hillier places in the country.
Yes.
So that's a champ right there.
Yeah, the steepest
that's
municipal
impressive.
road in the country is there.
Yes. Oh goodness. Oh, so are you still getting lots of strange looks from people going in and out of the bar?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You should have asked them to join you. You should have said, "Hey, join me."
Actually has. Kirk has, yeah. And not been successful so far.
I bet.
Go figure. Hey, you know what? We're almost to $250, and $250, I know from talking to Michelle, the development director at Harbor House, that sponsors a pet at the Pause for Peace kennel for 6 weeks. 6 full weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's about.
Yeah. So that's pretty sweet. I love knowing that.
Yeah, that's great. So you can sponsor 2 pets with the total, so that's pretty cool.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
About, do you know what?
I'm starting to worry about Kirk. I'm telling you, this boy's in pain.
Oh, jeez.
Well, don't put yourselves in too much jeopardy. And Dennis, we got to know, is your shirt off yet?
Yes, my shirt and my pants are off.
Your shirt and your pants.
Oh dear.
It's like a day at Greg's house.
Actually, what's going on?
Oh goodness.
Okay, my shirt's off.
All right. We're going to need photographic verification, probably.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get it at that. It's not gonna happen.
If someone gets us up to 275, will you do it?
Take off his shirt?
Yeah.
To take his shirt off before me. Just say it.
Oh goodness.
I really think people should be paying for.
Paying per mile?
Lost him there, I think, maybe. Yep.
Yeah, he dropped out. And there he's
And
back in.
back in.
They're doing laps around the bar, so I think there's going to be corners where that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It comes and goes. We're at 0.64 of a mile at this point.
All right.
And what are you walking through right now? Or is it just sidewalk, or do you have to walk through gravel or grass or anything like that?
Some of pretty much all of that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty rough, especially if you're walking through the gravel.
Yeah, and we've got some hills up and we got a hill down, and I just remembered that tonight is actually the state karaoke championship here. That's why we're seeing so many people at this bar on a Wednesday night.
I love it. They're at the state karaoke championship. That makes it so much better. You know, I think we got to get you singing in the heels now.
Well, we already did that.
Yeah,
we serenaded Katie, beautiful lady, right?
I love it. I love it.
Exactly. Now, Katie is the new social media person for Harbor House. She's only been on the job. Katie just started her job, and this is actually her first Hangout on Air ever. Mm-hmm. So we're
woohoo!
This is definitely an entertaining one. I feel like every 5 seconds, Dennis is like butting in, but I love it.
Oh yeah, Dennis is a hoot. He always puts together really fun HOAs. If you have a chance to catch the huge list of HOAs that he produces, he's brings a really entertaining time. It's always a lot of fun. We were on the pawn show that he runs or that he produces with Ryan Miner, and Kirk Schrod was on it. It was absolutely hilarious. I loved Pawn or Die.
They did a fantastic weather segment in a fantastic weather segment in kilts, no less.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, Ryan Miner and Kirk Schrod were in kilts, and Kirk Schrod was giving a weather report, and it was fantastic. I mean, they
Where do you even get kilts from?
Apparently, there's a store in Salt Lake you can rent them for like $35 a day.
Well, there you go.
Apparently,
there's a huge market for renting kilts.
Honestly, my answer is going to be Renaissance Fair.
Well, I was going to say Braveheart reenactment.
Oh, that's
Okay, I just want to say, this is the only time in my life I will ever beat Kirk at anything, and I'm kicking his A 16 ways to Sunday.
Well, you're in far less aggressive heels.
Well, he says, my feet are so sore, my toes feel like they're going to pop off. And the thing is, they're sticking out the front, and they're like bulging. In fact, I got to get a picture of his feet. I'll post these later. This is ridiculous. His feet are like, his toes are like bulging out the front of the shoes. All right, there we go. Yeah. And he's wearing black socks, black bike riding socks.
Wearing socks
of course.
with heels? Come on.
Hey, we both are, man.
No, that's basically cheating.
That's basically cheating.
That's not how women do it.
We're being pirates. What? Yeah.
This whole thing is like invalid to me now. I'm not even. We're done.
Uh-oh.
We're done.
We're done.
Harbor House has just told us that this whole thing's invalid.
She called shenanigans.
Exactly.
She says you have to take off the socks and do it all over again.
You have to take off the socks. You have to start from scratch because this whole thing is now like moot, basically.
Oh, see, Cheryl's enlightening us on the need for the kilts in Utah. Apparently, there's a Scottish festival out there every year, which actually sounds like a lot of fun and lots of bagpipes, eh? All the bagpipes.
Yeah, there's a really strong Scottish heritage here. How you doing?
Hey, you guys are $1 away from being halfway there.
Yeah. We're at $249, folks. This is fantastic. Thank you so much. You know, if you're in the audience and you can think of someone who'd be interested in tuning in and either challenging Dennis and Kirk, or just stopping by and saying hello, and invite them in. It'd be great to have more people. Katie, you've already got a fan.
Basically
says
cheating.
socks with heels is basically cheating.
Oh, I don't know.
I love
Maybe.
the hashtag basically cheating. That's
And Ryan Miner thinks that Kirk and Dennis are actually sitting in the bar just wetting their whistle.
Just trying to see if the internet here, the cell phone internet, my battery on my actual cell phone is too dead, but he's checking. He's got enough battery charge. Yeah, but they can send you an invite
Mm-hmm.
if you want to. Yeah, send Kirk Sherrod an invite.
Doing that now.
We need to make certain that Kirk and the charity are both following each other, but we'll know that in a second.
All right, let's see what we can do. I sent the invite, so let me know if I need to send another one.
She just sent the invite. See if you got a notification there.
Rhonda Green is voting on the flag on the play.
Rhonda Green's what?
She's voting flag on the play with the heels and socks.
It seemed like the women agree.
I know, I love it. I love the support. That's great.
Well, everyone knows that no one wears
Yeah.
socks and
Nobody
heels
does.
together.
That's
It just
insane.
doesn't
It's
happen.
like,
I think I had socks and heels when I walked. Didn't I wear socks?
Did you? I'm gonna have to go back and look.
I don't know. I think I did. It's hard to tell because my pants they actually covered my heels, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If they were more comfortable, I might consider wearing them. They actually made my legs look pretty sexy, and I was like about a whole like 7 inches taller. Like, I mean, being Hispanic, you know I'm not a tall guy. So having that extra height, that was like I was on a cloud right there.
Jen was pretty happy, your fiance.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Oh, you're so tall."
see, I'm the opposite. I'm already tall, so I wear heels. I'm like an Amazon woman, and it's
You're not getting any.
horrible. It's horrible. I'm like looking down on people, and I always feel so awkward. And then my boyfriend's like the exact same height as me, so whenever I'm in heels, like he feels emasculated. It's horrible.
I'm so with you, Katie. I'm tall too.
Oh, your
I'm
battery's
about-
no better than mine, though. No, it's good.
I'm about 5'10", and you won't catch me in heels. Not only because of the height
Yeah.
difference, it's impossible for me to find a date that's taller than me anyway.
Right?
So-
I bet. God.
Hey, Carolyn,
Yes, Dennis.
can you make plus your charity is actually
You're cutting out there, Dennis.
He wants to make sure if Plus Your Charity has circled Kirk Shrub.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, he's in circles.
So I'm just going to pull this one out from left field. Has anybody else contemplated how weird it is that you just make sounds with your mouth and like other people can understand what it is you mean? I just think that that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Good. Are you like on something right now? That's such a druggy.
Honestly, he
sentence you
just thinks
said.
like this.
Yeah, I just think like that.
He's just got a weird mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's so true though. Like, if you really think about it, it's kind of bizarre. Like, you guys know what is going on in my head right now by the words that I'm
Right.
saying. It's so weird.
Communication, it's like one of the best technologies we've come up with.
Yeah.
You know, being able to communicate more effectively and actually use our voice to give not just an idea of what it is that we're thinking, feeling, or what we're trying to convey, but exact, precise, I can really be detailed and you can understand exactly what it is that I mean.
Mhm.
I just think that that's awesome. We've come so far from
9.1 or 0.91.
0.91, they're almost there. And we are almost
gonna say
halfway
9
through our
miles.
fundraising.
Yeah.
That'd be hardcore.
overkill.
Oh, hey, I just found a lucky penny. No. Yeah, picked it up, so we're going to have good luck.
Awesome.
Kirk's saying he couldn't get down to pick one up right now.
Poor Kirk. Way to go. Way to go. Salute you.
Pardon?
Salutes
It's
to Kirk.
the state karaoke finals. Yeah, big deal. You should go in and win it in drag. Kirk's actually a major karaoke champion.
Yeah?
You've won a number of competitions, right?
I won 3.
He's won 3, he says.
Oh, wow.
So maybe we should have him sing. Maybe if somebody will give us $50, Kirk will sing on the last lap.
I'm all for that. Think anybody will do it? Can anyone help us get to at least $275?
Yeah, he says if his feet weren't so sore he could dance. But I'll tell you what, I'll dance. Oh, wait, you can't see me. So, yeah, I'll dance.
Well, can I make a song request? If you make it, I want him to sing "I Will Survive."
Yes.
Let me see if he's actually trying to convert somebody right now. And I don't mean...
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, goodness. Well, they're going to finish strong here. We're going to have made it a good chunk of the way to our goal. I'm really, really excited about this and excited to see if we can get some more people involved for Sunday night's show. I know that Katie may or may not be able to join us, but Greg and Dennis and I will be there, goofing off as always, talking more about the wonderful work of Harbor House and trying to see if we can get the shoes that Dennis is walking in and the ones that Greg walked in auctioned off to some good home or somebody who just wants to see money go to a very, very, very good cause.
Both, ideally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ideally both, yes.
And about this event this week. I'm going to be talking about it tomorrow on and Carolyn and I are both going to be on the Mia Connect and then Network Roundtable as well. We will have with Jess from the Scott and Jess Show. So lots more fun this week.
Oh, that's fun.
On the edge.
Yeah.
On the edge of my heels. Kirk says he's on the edge of his heels.
Well, if
Zara wants to know a little bit more about Harbor House. So, Katie, what else can you tell us?
Okay, let's see. Well, Harbor House, I mean, it's more than just, the emergency shelter that we have where we house people. It's a temporary shelter.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the exact statistics, but people stay, I want to say somewhere between 45 days and 65 days, but that's not accurate. It's something around there. They stay a little bit over a month, typically on average. So that's kind of the shelter aspect. We do children's services, community outreach. We have courthouse services. We have our kennel. And we offer professional education as well. So we actually have someone coming in who gives career planning training, financial empowerment, and to help these people, or these survivors, I should say, kind of get back on their feet and be able to get out there and get a job and feel independent, be able to go out there and get their lives back essentially, and get their power back. And so we offer more than just the shelter. We're really trying to get these people to be independent again and have that control back in their life, basically.
Yeah, and that empowerment aspect is phenomenal. I love what you do at the courthouse specifically too. It's a very supportive kind of environment. Harbor House actually has an office right in the Orange County Courthouse, a place where survivors can come to get advice on their legal situation. Right? There's actually Harbor House staff members that are deputized by Orange County to file injunctions. Yep. On behalf of survivors who need it as they're trying to escape. And your advocates can be right there in the courtroom with them, can't they?
Yeah, exactly. And we also, I mean, the first Tuesday of every month, we have our R3 training, which stands for Recognize, Respond, and Refer, which is where it's for you to kind of basically learn how to recognize the signs of domestic abuse and how to handle that situation properly, whether it's for yourself or for a friend. And we offer that the first Tuesday of every month. And to get information, it's all over on our Facebook. We create like a Facebook event for it every month, and that's a really great tool. We have the app for it on your phone, which is free. So that's an excellent tool as well.
Definitely. Zara's wondering what support you give after people leave. I know it does kind of go on in that it's really, I think it's more of like a people will come back and leave and come back and leave kind of thing, right?
Right, exactly. And it's kind of like a case-by-case basis. I mean, I'm not super familiar with the after they leave aspect. I think that's something I think that's what I'm going to be learning more in the core training, which I get in August. So I'm still new, so it's still, all these questions are thrown at me, and sometimes I don't know the exact answer, and I don't want to give out wrong information.
Is there any kind of help for people that have walked a mile in some high-heeled shoes? Because
I think we need an applause because we made it.
They made it!
Yay! That's awesome.
Going for the Google effects. Now this app is downloading so slow. Should have had that. Wait. Hold it.
Better late than never.
Come on. Yes!
That's awesome! I love that.
They did it. Way to go, Kirk and Dennis. Thank you so much for taking that walk and walking the walk. You really kicked this off to a great start.
I've posted my map to the F word because we need a big boo sound right here, boo sound effect. Cardio Trainer does not have a Google Plus interface, so I couldn't paste it there, but I'll share it when I get home.
All right.
If you're on Facebook, you can actually go see the map.
Yeah, that was for Cardio Trainer.
Yep. But great job on making it through. We also, while walking, raised $249 for Harbor House of Central Florida.
That is just awesome. Awesome for one night.
I know, that's incredible.
I'm excited.
Me too. Thank you very, very much. All of you, all of the audience members, Rhonda, Cheryl, Zara, Roxanne, Kim, gosh, scrolling through here, Lance, Ryan, everybody who stopped by, everybody who donated, thank you so much for making this possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, guys.
And Katie, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate
of course.
taking an hour out of your evening. Yeah. And can you guys get back to a place where you have video so you can say goodnight, or are they there?
I think they may have dropped out.
We're here. We're kind of here.
No.
Good.
Taking a funny picture of
kind of
and I'll
here.
see you later.
All right. Good. Photographic evidence. Yes, definitely.
Okay. Better now. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay. All right. So Kirk just wanted to post was away from the building. So there you go. You'll see the picture later.
All right. Excellent.
All right.
We're counting on it. We're definitely counting on it.
Thank you, everybody on Google Plus, for your support. We absolutely love what you guys have done to help us, and we're planning on doing more. If you want to get involved and active, we would like to put together a power team with Plus Your Charity. So, if there's anyone out there that would like to become part of Plus Your Charity power team, just reach
Please
out
give
to
us a shout.
the three of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Cool.
Very nice, Greg.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Me too. Especially
All
since I
right.
can like eye patch monocle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and I'm going to take us off the air so that we can, so that Dennis can get out of those heels, and we can get some of those photos up online so that we all want to so badly want to see.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, thank you to everyone for donating. Katie, thank you for stopping by. Greg,
Yeah, of course.
thank you. Dennis, thank you, and to Kirk, both.
You're all very welcome, and I really appreciate you closing the show so I can get my heels off.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All
We'll see
right,
you on
bye.
Sunday at the auction.
All right, bye. Have a good night,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.